Hello and welcome to another episode of Geek-Men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds. I'm Dustin.
Zombie.
I'm Zach.
I'm Boo.
I was
Although I
trying.
forgot to type it.
Oh,
Let's
Now,
type
I
it
don't
that
know
way.
if I close
Welcome
it.
back, guys.
no, it's been years. It's been eight.
Dust
been
this off.
It's been 84 years.
It feels that way. We missed you guys.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Jess. I miss Jess. I haven't seen. I don't. Well, I talked to Jess, but not like directly in real time on my end. Stuff.
Well, how's everybody
Oh.
been?
Oh, I'm here.
Get it
Just
together,
trying
man.
to figure out this thing.
You should be
this
ashamed of yourself.
Instagram thing.
There's people our age doing cocaine already. Come on.
So Instagram got added to StreamYard, and we've been kind of fumbling the ball here because we're like, how do you? What's the thing? How do you do the stuff?
Yeah,
You need to hire a tech guy.
I wish.
Get some chat moderators. Get some
Well,
trolls.
and see, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think I must have messed this up because I don't have the preview window anymore.
Well, that's all right.
So what are you saying?
Oh well.
It's all right. We got topics to cover.
Yep. Yeah, we do. Okay, so excuse me. This all started, and yes, sort of, somewhat. Dustin feeling better. Yep. So this all started because I was talking with Zach, and he's like, "Dude, this company screwed me up so bad," and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Do you want to come on the show and talk about it?"
There's a lot
And he's
more.
like, "I might. I
There's a-
might."
There's a lot more F words,
Well, yeah,
if I remember right.
yeah. So I
Questionable
was
memes.
talking with Zombie, and we're started talking up a show, and we're like, "Hey, wait a minute. What about the toys we hate and the companies we make that make them? So let's do it up." And checked with these two, and sure enough, they were up for it, and possibly Harley, if he gets free a little bit later,
Oh, cool.
he might pop on to say hey.
Yeah, because I don't
And,
think I've talked to him in person. I like him. He's cool.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. So I guess what is this all about?
So I guess this started Kickstarter. I backed a Kickstarter called, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will know what I'm talking about. Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. It's it's kind of a weird situation because I like the figures. I think I would go out and say that I like them a lot. They're pretty awesome. I mean, a lot of them are well made. I only had like one defect, which I'll talk about here in a minute. But as far as like dealing with the company, I've never had to talk to a company so much ever. Like, and if you guys know me, like I like to think of myself as a good friend, a good husband, and a great father, questionably, but I'm not a nice person. So I'm constantly having to like engage with this company and be like, hey guys, can you because they sent me a figure, and apparently during the shipping or the manufacturing of the figure, when they were assembling it, they put the wrong shoulder piece on one side, so you could see like a peg when there should have been a shoulder armor there or no shoulder armor. I can't remember but it was the Kali figure. If you want to know, he has shoulder pads, that one. So you notice if you notice on the one shoulder that's bare, that doesn't have a pad on it, mine came with a shoulder with a peg.
I wouldn't try that.
Ooh, brave. Yeah, I got that.
So that's what you got, but on this side.
Yeah, and then I also got a shoulder pad version too. So it was I kind of took it as like, it's just a luck of the draw kind of deal. So I emailed the company, and they come back to me and said, oh wow, like he wasn't even like apologetic. The customer service is just really weird, man. He's just like, wow, I've never seen that before. I guess just ship it here and I'll ship you a new one.
Yeah. You remember what I told you? My first thought is, so you're going to pay more than everybody else just to get the figure that you got because you've got to cover the shipping back.
And it was
for
after you
their
said
error.
that. Yeah, and it was after you said that because it didn't even occur to me really. And I was like, man, he didn't even offer to like. And I'm not saying like I'm fishing for free. Like I hate that. Like I'm not trying to be like, well, you got to make this right. You know, you owe me. I hate that entitlement bullshit. I really do. But at the same time, I'm like, you're a business, and you kind of have to make it right. But yeah. So he wanted me to pay to ship it, and then so I'm paying more. And after he said, well, yeah, just go ahead and do it. Here's a PO box order. And I said, you know what? Never mind. So then later on, I tried to say, oh, I forgive the company. And then I ordered I think it was Series 2, one of the armor sets that goes on their blank figures.
Mm.
Well, the moment I ordered it, they created a shipping label and sent that to my email. And I'm like, is this shipping now? I thought this isn't. Like, no, we just went ahead and sent the shipping. I'm like, okay, but you don't have a product yet. And they're like, yeah, well, when we get it. So then later on, I ended up ordering one of the gold monkeys. I pre-ordered that. They shipped that, but completely forgot about the armor set. So I'm emailing them back and forth, and there's just long email chain about like, so when am I going to get my things, guys? And apparently this guy took over customer service, and there was a big spat on Instagram where he's like, I'm doing this for free and as a favor to a friend, and please stop spamming my email. And I'm like, well, you probably should be paid for this, and you can't complain when people spam you because that's kind of customer service's fucking job.
What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, what do you want me to fucking do about it? You know, that's like valet park and be like, you want me to park another fucking car? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You know. I'm sorry.
That was like a big thing. I think it blew up on Facebook too, right? Like that dude
yeah. So that
started like just laying people out, like fuck you and fuck you. And
yeah, probably gonna be a lot of F-bombs tonight, so lock up your kids.
And I mean, like, you're not the only one with this issue. And I've had this issue. Zombies had this issue, and Harley has had this issue. All dealing with this company.
So, every one of these people lives in some part of the country. And I'm the only person that did not have trouble, but I'm also the only person that didn't buy anything from them.
Well, you know, you're exempt.
Yeah. And then hearing about and just checking on all the complaints, and I'm just like, man, I'm not the only one that had this exact same issue. And I'm like, shit, man, like I don't want to buy any more figures from this company, and I just want to shout to everybody that'll listen, and be like, yeah, I kind of fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Like it sucks because the figures are cool. Unfortunately, I regret backing that Kickstarter. I wish I never would have dealt with them, and I you know, but here I am.
But you left out that one part though, didn't you?
What's that?
You left out the one part that I thought was just the most baffling. Is that they came in and asked you about it, and you're like, you know what, just cancel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When I finally got when they finally replied, and they had the most condescending. He's like, well, they will be in when season 2 gets in. I'm like, well, I already received products from season 2 or series 2, and and I'm looking at your website right now, and the item is in stock. Why? Or what the fuck? You know. And then finally, I just said, you know what? Just fuck. After these back and forth, I said, please just cancel my order, so we can be done with each other.
I don't think it's fair.
I don't want to speak to you, and I don't want you speaking to me.
Yeah.
Like if you see me on the street, cross and go the other way. And then finally, like within like 20 minutes, it was like order canceled. The most passive aggressive like email I'd ever seen. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've recently seen on Facebook where somebody had just, I don't know, I guess they bought it at one of the cons that, you know, this guy's touring around the country showing off his shit, and they first figure they bought took it out of the package. Immediately, one of the accessories broke. And he said, I don't know if this is a common thing. I'm trying to find out if others have had this problem too. And Jason, the guy that is like, it's his baby. He's the one guy who thought he could handle all of this and got in way over his head.
Mhm.
And that's where all these problems stem from. He actually replied to the guy and said, oh yeah, hey, just box the figure, the accessory that broke, all of it back up, ship it back to us, and we'll ship you out a brand new one. I'm like, for a fucking broken accessory? Just mail him one.
Yeah.
Why the hell would he send back the whole damn figure, box, all the other accessories and all, for one axe or whatever it was that broke?
Right.
Or you just send a whole new... Like, I started to post on there and go, guy, don't do it. You'll never see this toy again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the best one, like the shipping label that it was the exact same code.
Yeah,
The shipping code.
so Dustin got in.
We lost that.
Yeah, no, like Dustin got in on the Kickstarter and he got me a couple of figures through that. So I had a couple coming from him, and I wanted like his main character for the line or whatever. So I jumped on, I saw it was in stock and I ordered it. So, and I messaged the guy directly. I didn't go through email or whatever. I jumped on Messenger and I'm like, hey, because he lives like 2 hours away from me, right? 2 hours I could get in my car and go to his location. Was like, all right, look, I'm gonna order this figure from you, all right? He's like, yeah, sure, cool, ordered it. I messaged him my order number and told him, hey, I'm really looking forward to get this, because I knew Dustin was having trouble with some of the stuff that he was getting. So
and not
I was like, I'm like, no, dude's gonna know who I am. I'm messaging him, I'm not going through email and all this other kind of shit. So a couple of weeks go by, and I get a notification that a shipping label has been created. So I'm like, okay, cool. It was a couple of weeks, whatever. It'll be here in a couple of days because we're not that far apart or whatever. Dude, another week goes by, no movement. So I message him and I'm like, hey, what's up with this? Because it just still says label created, what's going on, So then he comes back and he says, well, we had a group of shipments go out and they got lost. We can't find them. Nobody knows where they are. Don't worry about it. I'll pack another one up and I'll send another one to you or whatever. So a little bit of time goes by and he sends me another tracking number, or I thought was another tracking number. I look it up. It's the same damn tracking number from the first one that I bought. So I immediately messaged him and like, yeah, that's the one that you says lost. Where's the replacement for that one? And there was like no response after that. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. So I did. It finally got to me, but it was almost all in all about 2 months. Whereas 2 hours, I could have hopped in my car, drove to the asshole's house, picked it up. I'm like, dude, you don't know who I am yet, but you're about to find out.
What is it? Do you remember that Bob Odenkirk sketch where he's the preacher? It's like, I am king shit, a fuck mountain. Why would you fuck with me?
I'm the type of guy, right? I will find you. Okay, I will go to your place.
I have a particular set of skills,
and you will have to deal with me face to face.
He's gonna. He's not gonna. It's not. That is not violence. Twitch. That is. He's not.
I'm the one that. I'm the one that
stand down.
I'm the one when I get sick, I go to the doctor's office and wait in the waiting room without appointment. After they tell me, well, it's going to be 2 months before we can see you. No, I'm sick now. You got to deal with me now, because now I'm in the waiting room and I'm infecting all of these other people.
You're the worst.
I should do that sometime.
I'll take everybody down with me.
Fuck it.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Yes.
Oh,
no, seriously though, because I mean, over the phone, over the email, or whatever, you're easy to just okay, whatever. But you're face to face with somebody, they've got no choice but to deal with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what led to that friend like doing customer service for him for free. Like, I want to tell that guy, like, you're an idiot,
Oh
dude.
no!
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing, man? Like,
He totally regrets it.
I was like, then don't do it. Like, if he's making all this money, let him hire real customers. Like, I imagine, I don't know how hard it is. I don't have a company, but not that way. I know that.
Yeah, I mean,
I know who he's getting customer service advice from. I'm not naming names, but
is it from the VA?
It's not. The guy he's getting customer service advice from shouldn't be giving advice on customer service, because this guy's even worse.
It's like he had to pick somebody like a high up in his thing. Like, he picked it the way you'd pick like somebody to help you move a couch.
right.
Like, with that amount of
Yeah.
responsibility and non-payment.
Well, I mean, with Dustin's issue, Dustin, when he got his Kickstarter stuff, he only got half of what he was going to get, because then, they discovered, we're going to go broke shipping all this stuff to everybody in multiple shipments. So, like Zach said, some of this stuff is going to go out when we receive Series 2. That way we can box it all up and ship it all out.
I didn't stop him from sending out their samples to all the YouTubers and all that stuff, though.
Right, exactly. And that's another pointer he got from this guy that he shouldn't be taking advice from. So, months go by, and Dustin's just going back and forth through email with them going, hey, you sent the second shipment, but stuff is still missing, and they're like, well, we have to check our records, and we're not seeing that anything's missing. And the whole time I'm talking with Dustin going, this is bullshit. You're obviously missing stuff. It doesn't add up. What you spent and what you got is two different values here. You're still missing stuff. So we went into Kickstarter. We looked at his pledge. We found backer kit. We looked to see what he was supposed to get. We tracked down through his banking on how much he paid, when it was paid, how much it was, cross-referenced all that shit. And finally, I said, Dustin, hang on. I'm going to type up this big, long fucking explanation and send to these blockheads. And hopefully this will get it all straightened out. Because after it all said and done, you are still short one figure. But it was a character that he no longer needed anymore. But there was one that he thought he ordered that he didn't order. So we said, all right, we'll sub the other one for this one that he actually wants. And they finally fucking did it.
Yeah.
A
miracle. A miracle.
It's bad when you as a customer have to keep an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I think it's a problem. I feel like I've noticed that this year more than any year, that you have to babysit everybody more and more just to do their own jobs.
Oh, it's
as a customer, and it's like it's very frustrating.
And that's going to come up later in another topic or another company where we're going to talk about. But but anyway, like I wish there was some way we could make these companies here that like, you realize there's a lot of fucking product out there. There's so much content. There's so much product. You can easily be like, nah, I'm not doing you no more, bro. Because at $35 a figure, you can that pretty much translates to a lot of companies right now.
There is a lot of startups with just like a handful of people.
Yeah.
Or in this case, like one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they don't have a history and a track record of it.
Yeah.
Like I know you had Bo on recently. He's had he's done a bunch.
Yeah, he has.
Kickstarters. He knows he's had ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really nice. I still love the shit out of that first, the one with the magnetic joints. I wish that had kept going, man. That thing was great.
Yeah.
Well, see, with Jason, with this Animals of the Warrior Kingdom thing, this wasn't even his first Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Like,
is it not?
He had previous Kickstarters that were successful.
Weren't they the little ones?
Yes, they were 3 3/4.
Yeah.
The little ones.
I don't think he realized the popularity of the bigger scale and how big that was going to be.
A little bit.
Apparently not.
It is what it sounds like. It sounds like he was not prepared for the success.
Oh, he got in way over his head, and he realized it real quick.
And the
but
shame,
then just tread water and tried to stay afloat.
I shouldn't have sent that to D. I didn't know he was going to talk about it and like it. Fuck, now everybody wants one.
Yeah.
And to not like and to not sound like a complete cynical negative asshole, I have had some great experiences. And one particular I have right here on my desk at all times. These little guys, the Plunderlings, Kickstarter. My God. Yeah. So yeah, like I haven't even opened them yet because I'm moving, and I just figured I'd keep them in the box. But I have the Plunder Strongs came in, and
Nice.
oh my God, they look amazing. And I'm just kind of chilling, and I got an email just the other day. They were like, "Hey, thanks for being a Plunderlings Kickstarter member. We're gonna send you a free gift. So here's a tracking number for a free thing." And I'm like,
Oh.
What?
Be careful with that, because I've read where that is not official.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because there's like all kinds of grammatical errors with spelling and everything in them. That it's
Really?
kind of it's a phishing thing. I hope you didn't click on anything in that.
Well, I clicked on the tracking number already because I
Be
was
careful.
like, it says it's coming to my house this Wednesday, next Wednesday.
I hope
I
for
mean,
your sake everything's okay. But I was on. I saw that on Facebook where people were saying, "Hey, what's this?"
I hope it's gangsters. I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
I mean, but they're like, yeah, like Plunderlong and Plunderstrong is misspelled multiple times in the email, and people are like, yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't trust that. So,
like, it's
careful.
a Christmas miracle. Oh,
definitely. Like, let us know what happens with this now that you bring it up. But I mean, it's. I know I didn't get the email.
Well, I mean,
sorry, I'm hacking and coughing.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, it's pretty grammatically correct. And cheers from Plunderlings, and it's from Long Coconut. I mean, it looks legit, so we'll see. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
If you don't hear from me in a day, maybe they sent too many people.
Or not enough.
Just be careful with that, because I've not heard good things.
I'm just saying, there better be a lot.
You telling me they don't need my social security number to give me a free gift?
Turns out it was a Nigerian prince all along.
Oh, son of a
it was I who got plundered.
Yeah, they come in and plundered, held me down and jerked me off.
Oh,
what?
That reminds me of that one story.
No!
Oh goodness gracious!
No, how dare you? You make me do come.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Demonetized.
Yeah, we're not even on Twitch right now. Thanks to that.
Quick, get your tits out.
We can show feet now, I guess.
That'll put us. You guys. Oh, never mind. That's the new meta. I don't want to. Yeah,
feet.
Fucking only toes. But yeah,
only toes.
But yeah, Plunderlings, great Kickstarter. If you're
Regardless.
interested in it, yeah, it's a good. So far, I haven't been displeased from any of the product I bought from them. And then surprise, you order from their website, you get it. It's this crazy fucking thing.
That seems crazy.
I know. I know. Yeah. And they
send
tracking information.
Yeah, like I said, when we had Bo on, it's like I was hesitant to even think about backing another Kickstarter, but I was game for him. So I thought he had
some
reasonably
great ones
priced
that
figures
did not get
and
kickstarted, and it very much saddened me. Like
His-
he had the pod mech
oh yeah,
thing that was like you could modify it into a ship, but then you could also do a mech, and it was big enough for a 60. You could put a little. I was like, I really wish that it went through.
Yeah,
it was sweet.
The important thing is his beast guys did go through.
Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations to him.
Combat creatures.
Combat creatures.
It is Big Bad even picked it up. They was like, when Big Bad picks it up, like they're committed to ordering enough of it.
Yeah.
Not always. Not always.
What did they cancel?
There's another asshole out there that did Kickstarters not once, but twice.
Talking
that
about
I'm aware of.
talking about that premium DNA cat.
No, this asshole, he did first. It was customizing blanks, and then he put skeletons in there too. They were just blank figures that you was going to be able to customize and do all kinds of shit with. And then he did a second Kickstarter because that one funded, called Army Alphas, and he just took the money and ran.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing came out. Just ghosted every fucking body.
Well, the fucking AWOC. I'm sorry, Bo, for combat creatures, but AWOC ruined me on Kickstarter. I haven't backed a single one since then.
And that made me gun shy.
Yeah, I'm gun shy. Yeah, I don't.
The guy that took the money and ran. So I was like,
because it says it on the website. You know, this is a guarantee, by the way. Yeah.
Right.
I wish I could remember what the name of that line was. I think he might still have those figures for sale, like that first wave. But they have magnetic joints, and you can interchange them in any way you see fit. And there was only 3 of them, but the combinations were stupid because every little piece on that thing was magnetically attached, and you could detach it. And I was like, these are fun. I wish this had went on for wave after wave after wave. So I like, and plus I think I had like a small like QC issue, like you would. Contacted the dude. He sent a replacement in like no time.
No way.
Yeah, do you believe it? Like he's like, oh yeah, I guess so. Here's a replacement figure. He didn't ask me to send the whole figure back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some companies out there that'll be like, oh, it's busted. Here, I'll send you a brand new one. Suck it. We lost.
Yeah. Dustin flipped out for a second. He's having some technical issues.
But let's see what else. Yeah, and then that Meta Travelers, like I wanted to. I came so close, but I couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, I couldn't do that one either. Just it was a bad time.
It was a bad time, and then the articulation still kind of fucking killed it for me. Because they look so cool, and you want them to be this, but they're not, and you're like, I'll just
yeah.
And then the price kind of fucking. I was like, dude, these are pretty expensive for what they are. Because on Big Bad, they're like $70 I think. I can't remember how much they are, but damn, that's like a fucking premium. It's a premium figure price right there.
And that's another thing, getting priced out. You know, that sucks to see something, and then it's like, I just can't do it.
Especially when you got so many third-party companies putting out like hot fire, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah. And you're like, well, go ahead and pick that up. But what else? What else kind of hate we got?
Oh, Bo, you want to leave this one?
I think me and Zombie were on the same page this year. We both. It's kind of hard to go without knocking Hasbro, especially with all the stuff that just happened. Like it sucks too because I'm sitting here like two of my figures of the year are Hasbro figures.
This is the type of shit that chaps my ass. This motherfucker right here.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. And the recent news today, man, they laid off even more people, and the majority of them were from Wizards. Like Magic the Gathering and D&D had like record profits this year.
They always have profits. They're like Play-Doh and fucking Nerf.
Yeah. And even with all you remember the whole D&D thing when they were trying to change the rules to make it where it wasn't modular, where you couldn't, and they backpedaled on that. Even with all that trouble, D&D made so much money this year, especially with the movie and everything. But no, they decided to offer those people early retirement funds.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then fucking Cox here.
I know, like
yeah.
Proof that your name does actually affect your personality.
That's why I'm like, that's why I question, you know, are we living in a simulation? Because how did a man with the last name Cox make it this far?
He's got big Cox energy.
He's got big Cox energy.
$9.4 million for his first year.
Fuck it, Mr. Cox never says no.
You got to take into consideration too. They laid off a ton of people at the beginning of the year,
There was
Yeah.
like
and they
what,
did
like
the math. It's like 20% of everybody at Hasbro got laid off, but the CEO still got bonuses, and they're still sitting at 300 million plus for the year, even with all the money that they lost.
CEOs, CFOs, COOs, they're the ones that get to keep their jobs. These are the people that make the stupid ass decisions to make product that don't sell, that clogs up even Ollie's, like we were talking earlier before we went live.
It's a Hasbro store now.
There's like there's almost a whole section dedicated to Black Panther stuff that nobody wants, but they signed off to get all this shit made.
I'm so sick and tired of seeing Lady J and Flint on the fucking peg.
Yeah, there's some still in my Walmart.
Like, and then my Target, like, kind of refreshed its Joe's, and I've been seeing that Tiger Force Flint and the Dusty. I think it's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like every day I see them. And then that Moon Knight that I paid fucking full price for, it was $12 on clearance. So that felt great.
You know it's bad when Transformers are a reasonable price. Oh, this figure it's not going to cost me $28. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, not to even bring up, but like, you know, they take a lot of that stuff from like, what is it, Takami? Like they take those molds and then they use cheaper plastic on it. So like our Transformers and our like, I know it's weird to bring up, but even like the Beyblade community, they're like, these things fucking suck. They're so cheap. Like, but the ones in Japan are like really good metal and everything.
To pivot, the same fucking thing is happening with SH Figure Arts from Tamashii Nations, like one of my favorite Dragon Ball brands. They moved their factory. They have a new factory in Vietnam, and pretty much every figure that's come out of there is fucking breaking, like badly.
Oh
like,
yeah, y'all both had a couple.
Yeah, like
right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like the plastic is like a weaker plastic or something. So
what was the figure? Was it Trunks?
Trunks
was just across the board broke.
Future Trunks, I got two of them, and both of them the arm falls off on both, and then the legs are the most loosest things. Like you could, like, and this is a $67 figure, you know. And man, so yeah, as soon as I see that Vietnam on there, I'm like, fuck, like, you know. Like,
I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah,
you're not old enough to be in a war. You know what I mean?
It's never over. It's still alive. It's still is mine.
Cue the Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah. You're gonna see me in the dark crying with my Trunks figure. But I want to fucking punch you, but you ain't got no fucking legs.
Oh man! But even some of just the decision making that's going behind, you know, with something like they're supposed to be their flagship line of Marvel Legends, since 2020, I used to see every single wave that came out, even where I live, on the pegs, in the stores, no matter what. And there's entire waves that come and go I never see.
Distribution has been...
It's been fucking like rude.
Before the show, we were talking about how there's all these Target exclusives that they did not, like, nobody could get. And now they're flooding, like, Ross and Burlington Coat Factory, a fucking coat store.
Yeah, and now they're finding Hasbro Pulse exclusives in Ross.
Yes,
because Ross got like full pallets of things that they just found. You know, like Hasbro's like, well, I got this whole pallet of shit. I guess I'll sell it to you to get it out of our warehouse. And yeah, and you got what's it, Sergeant Slaughters, and showing up at Ross.
Yeah, you know? I wanted that Ark. I'm sorry, I still wanted the Ark, the Transformers Ark ship.
Yeah,
because it was actually priced for what it was worth.
Yeah,
not no $200.
I didn't save that one. Did you see the announcement that was made about they opened up the Hasbro vault for all of those crowdfunding things, the HasLab stuff? Yeah.
All 5 of them.
All 5 of them. All 5. And then they only had one of each in stock. So
How fucking stupid.
I was talking to Bo, and
I think this is what it was.
my theory is they wanted people to subscribe to Hasbro Pulse Premium because they announced it like way early, and they said you got to be a member to have access.
Here's my chance to get that Galactus, and I don't have to pay enormous prices.
So they didn't have they were like, got everybody excited, so everybody signed up for Pulse Premium, and then 2 people got something.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody got a proton pack.
Yeah, I saw like one post of person actually saying that they managed to purchase the Unicron, and I'm like, you got the only one. Yeah, so and I think you could still get the Sky Striker. Nobody fucking wants that thing.
You watch. It would be hilarious if like a month from now you're just walking around and like I don't know, fucking Big Lots or something. No, it's got to be some random store like Five Below. It's got to be like a Five Below. Oh look, they got like a whole pallet of Galactuses for like $30. That's weird. That's really weird.
Well, see, that happened with Matty Collector with some of their exclusives. They turned up in Big Lots.
Yeah,
I remember that, and people were pissed.
Guys, I found a Sentinel at PetSmart.
PetSmart.
Exactly. Then you got all these, the YouTubers like, oh, I'm here at PetSmart. I'm going through. They got another random kids screaming in the background.
Yeah, fucking dogs just barking in the background. Yeah, but yeah,
cut to a shot of dog taking a shit down one of the aisles.
It's the distribution. I'm still perplexed about how they haven't even had pre-orders for the He-Man TMNT line, and people are already just buying them.
Yeah.
Like you can pre-order them from our website, and I'm like, okay, how are you getting like blank comics? Which congratulations, by the way, to Freddie Williams. If you're watching this, he probably isn't, but I noticed he's the one that did the artwork for the comics.
Yeah,
I saw clearly his style, but then I was like, oh, there's his signature. Look at him. He finally got to do the TMNT He-Man thing. Good for him. Because I know he was really disappointed about. I remember he was putting up that artwork for. Just that forever. He's like, they wouldn't let us do this.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully,
which probably they gave him the idea. They're like, why don't we just let's do that a toy line? Cha-ching.
Well, hopefully he gets one. If anybody deserves them.
Yes, he deserves a whole wave of them.
Yeah, because I haven't seen even a listing for those. But I see people on Instagram, and everybody's like, look how fucking awesome this Leonardo is. And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm baffled. I don't understand how.
I mean, I get that people in other countries get things sooner and, whatever, because I've been seeing like the Goku, the Super Saiyan Goku, like everywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's going on.
It's happening with the Mega Mans now, too. I'm seeing people ordering and getting Mega Mans
from
for like
Jada?
$17.
From Jada?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Jada? Oh, yeah.
There's some site that I'm like, where are you getting these? How is this happening?
The distribution, another company, fuck you. Jada, I love your Street Fighters figures are cool, but I can't fucking get them. So, and then 2 months after I pay like a premium price to get them, I'll be walking through Target and there it is on the fucking peg.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
I'm not even. I'll just say I had a bad customer experience with them this year.
Yeah, you did.
I very much did. I think it was one individual, but it was enough for me to be like, I think I'll just kind of skip most of this Street Fighter wave. I just kind of back off on that.
I know it takes. I don't know anything about toy development or production or anything like that, but man, if you reveal something too soon and then kind of keep us strung along, then I kind of get resentment about it. I'm just like, I don't know.
We have real short memories nowadays.
Yeah.
And there's too much stuff coming out.
Yeah. And plus with current events, I mean, fuck, you never know where you're going to be next month.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But that said, yes, Hasbro. I was telling, they've become the EA of toys. It's more profit, more the hires up, and they don't care what's going down with the customers, with their licenses. They don't care about any of that. They just care about the profit. And they own way too many original great licenses and they're just in it for the profit. Especially with Power Rangers. I saw. I think D was talking to. Well, it's not Toy Galaxy anymore. Is it Secret Galaxy? I think that's what they changed it to. But Dan from Galaxy talking about how you can never get past the first 5 Power Rangers because everybody buys those and then they never buy the rest of them. And that's what people learn. That's their lesson they learned at Hasbro. It was like, well, let's just keep remaking the 5 people.
Yeah.
Let's just keep doing it. But next time, let's do it cheaper and let's figure out how to make them buy 2 figures for 1. Because can we just give his shield to him? That happened in the show, right?
And that's why I sent you a box of a bunch of Power Ranger shit.
Which, by the way, where's it at? Right here.
Yeah. So
you give me like a good chunk of Sentai, my Sentai shelf stuff.
Yeah, because I was like, because they were putting out the newest wave, and they were like, oh, they're gonna be pinless, and you can get the original OG Mighty Morphin team, and I was really excited. And then the shit came out, and they look awful. The colors are not matching. Like, have you seen the Green Ranger? By the way,
I know it was very light. I know he looked like lime green.
There's about 4 different greens on that Ranger.
Oh, really?
They use different types of plastic, so and the colors and the tints don't match. So when you hold him up, he's like 4 different greens, like no lie. And then and then you'll have one loose leg and one tight leg because the peg system is something's wrong. And then the big kicker, they took his shield and put it on the Red Ranger because that happened in the show, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, man, come on, you know what you're fucking doing.
Also, they upset people because of I know the reasoning behind it, but they didn't include Austin St. John head. But my reasoning is like you wasn't even going to make it look like him anyway, so just put a head in there. Who cares? We were trying for Austin St. John, and that's what's important.
The Lightning Collection.
Yeah, you can't see them because of the name and all that. Yeah. But I got the original ones back there, the original releases. Fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you look on eBay, apparently everyone knows that. Because I looked on eBay and I was like, how hard is it going to be to get these? And I looked and I was like, all right, I'm done with Power Rangers. So I packed all my Power Ranger stuff, my Sentai stuff, and I shipped it to Jimmy. And I was like, enjoy, man, because I'm fucking done.
It. But the real kicker with that is they're doing like their own takes on the Megazords and stuff.
Yeah.
And every single release has had massive QC issues. And they're doing this thing where they're like packing them in a giant box. And they're like this big. And all the tabs and everything break immediately out of the box. And they're charging premium prices. Like you got them imported from Japan.
Nope.
Yeah, no
and
thanks.
They're not even close to the original quality of the the original ones.
It's one
which still work and fine. I have a bunch of them. They're still great.
Yeah.
That plastic should have broke forever ago. Well, to be fair, one did break on, but it was like 30 years old.
It's holding up. It's holding up pretty good. But yeah, I kind of looked out, I guess, because now it's one line. I'm not, because I was going kind of crazy with lines and
yeah.
Oh man, fuck.
But it's kind of sad because it's not like they're not like Maddie and they're not like Playmates where they just have like consistently, what quality you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And you get it, and if there's a QC issue, they're really good about taking care of it. But these other companies, man, it's like they know going out the door it's bad, and they have a contingency plan for it because the amount of money that they charged you to get it is worth it to them.
It's kind of like when Hasbro did that the clearance section on their website. I don't know if you saw on Pulse where they put up a clearance site or
a
clearance page, and if you go and you click on it, everything is retail of what it used to be.
Yeah, and
2 years
a
ago.
lot of those figures are currently on sale on Target and Amazon for like $9.
Yeah, like if you
but we've got them on sale for $19.99
plus shipping.
Plus shipping, all right.
Unless you're a premium member, you want to give us $50.
Meanwhile,
so you don't have to pay shipping. Yeah. Meanwhile,
do
you like Shang-Chi? You're in luck. There's a lot.
The last time I was in Ollie's, I saw more variety in character selection and wave selection than I have all year at Walmart. In Marvel Legends alone.
And the weird thing is, they're moving that product.
Oh yeah, they are. They
Like there's
absolutely
people,
are.
especially for people that love the modifications, the blanks,
Mhm.
the pieces. That's the perfect place to go right now.
I
To get
know
blank bucks.
I know I'm guilty of it. I'll if I see like a good clearance figure, like I got the Star Lord,
Yeah.
for like $11 from Guardians 3, and because the head sculpt and the face printing was really good, and I slapped it on an Action Force, and it looked great.
I grabbed that at Ollie's.
That's a wonderful figure, by the way. Those are great.
I don't know. Is it upside down? Is it right side? No,
$7.99.
Yep, $7.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, they almost got me with.
What got me was the chicken.
Yeah,
Oh, man,
The chicken.
I almost got man cakes.
But this will go great with the Plunderlings.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it would. Oh, God.
Yeah, somebody's got to make a
What
trip.
happened, Dustin?
No, I'm just saying it would. It would go so good.
Yeah.
There's a little
Yeah,
guy
it's totally
hopping around
cartoony
on
too,
that thing.
you know?
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
Oh yeah, you can get that $75, boat now for like $12.
Fuck. which I have in the closet ready to be painted.
You know, and I saw they had the shark that you can pop apart.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, hey.
Oh
Plunderlings,
God, evidence. I'll admit, like I'm going to be a hypocrite here, but like because they had the little arcades. These things were like $2 a piece. Weapon storage, accessory storage, and plus there's people that make. I haven't put it on yet, but there's people that make custom. Like this is going to be a Tron machine.
I have mine. I have mine behind me. It's on my desk where I'm still messing around with it. But yeah,
I might be pissy with Hasbro, but I still buy a few things that they make just because it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. But it's not like I'm not a completist with their stuff anymore, I were years ago.
Well, I'm not like a completist, like I don't need to have every line and every character in every line. I cherry pick.
Yeah.
But one thing that I am bad about is I'm constantly trying to finish a team.
Oh yeah, they're bad about that.
Yeah, like I'm constantly trying to I'm trying to get my perfect X-Men, my Jim Lee era X-Men and done, and I'm missing like maybe 2 or 3 characters, and I'm just waiting because those 97 that they just revealed. Fuck me! Like I was like, they look great.
Oh yeah, the Nightcrawler.
Yeah, the Nightcrawler.
That's the problem. A lot of these companies, it's almost predatory because they know there's a certain demographic of certain people.
That's a nice cock.
Are you a CEO?
Did you just get your bonus?
That's a pretty big bonus.
That's a pretty big bonus you got
Watch
there.
it rise.
Yeah.
Any cockle do.
No,
Show reference.
I saw this on the shelves full price. I didn't buy it.
No.
I picked it up at fucking Ollie's for $8.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering if that is part of another contingency plan, so to speak.
Like a strategy.
They know, okay, we can get this amount from this percentage of people. We can get the actual retail price from this percentage of people. And then the actual price, like a discount price, which is still a profit to us.
Right.
We can get the rest of them.
Right.
And,
I know it's kind of like The Producers. I don't know if you remember that movie, where they figured out it was more expensive it was actually more profitable to make bad movies and then do it as a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Springtime for Hitler.
Yeah.
And Germany.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that movie, go watch that. It'll
Mel
open your
Brooks
eyes
classic.
up. You'll start looking at movies and like products and be like, did they do this on purpose?
Right.
Yeah.
But
Well, if I can get something cheaper, I will get it cheaper. So
and see that
that's
and see that's the point. They know, but
right.
my biggest complaints is the pettiness of like you had Jazzwares that was making the Fortnite line, the 6-inch Fortnite line, and they were pretty good. It's great. You can get it. Well, I would say you can get it on clearance, but I haven't seen it in a while. I got mine on the old clearance. You know what I'm saying?
There's so many. Which one?
Because
yeah, do you mean the Hawkeye Marvel Legends or the one from the TV show?
I think
Yeah.
That's
TV
probably
show.
the one.
It's Jeremy
Jeremy
Renner,
Renner
the
one.
TV. Come on,
Yeah,
Dustin.
It's
It's Renner.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
It
it.
is
I haven't
Jessica.
seen it in person. So
I got it just so for the head to put on Action Force. So now I have a Hurt Locker figure. It looks
Jeremy
awesome.
Renner can be anybody.
It looks great. He's
You're casting him. You're casting him in other toy roles.
yeah.
that's awesome.
Welcome back to EOD. Ordnance and disposal. You fuck.
I'll also point out that Hasbro.
He's looking at me. He's looking at me right now with the fucking PTSD eyes. You see it?
I'm not gonna. Come on, don't. I kind of want to make a snowmobile joke, but no.
No.
I swear to God, man, that dude got mangled up. He's perfectly fine.
Heck yeah, man.
Like, what a champ.
I would go into the story about what he was doing when he got ran over. Did y'all know the story?
It's like his nephew or something, right?
I don't know if it was a nephew, but
a family member.
It was somebody got stuck and he was trying to help him, and it was like, oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
So, but you know what else sucks? Going back to team building. Let's talk about
sucks. It ever sucks.
Let's talk about. You want to talk about some suck? Let's talk about some suck. Let's talk about some Super 7.
Oh, that was like your big one, right? Sorry, Brian. I know you were just on the show recently.
Yes.
Nephew.
I was because I'm packing up the old office, right? I'm starting to put things away, and in my mind, I like to put things together. I'm like, oh, this goes here, and as I'm packing up my fucking Silverhawks, I start to realize I'm like, oh, there's one fucking figure missing still, but yet all these things keep coming out and announced.
He announced that on some show. What was it?
I did bring that up. I brought that up when we had him back on. I said, "Where's Copper Kid and his Star Racer?" And he said,
What did he say?
It's coming.
Can you
2028?
No, not quite.
He's like,
I think it's next year.
He's like,
2024.
He's like, we gotta finish those vac metal ones that I said we were gonna do first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't touch that subject.
You should have touched that subject.
Well, I mean, we have an open invitation for him. We might try to get him back. January.
Listen. With all due respect, but that ain't worth shit.
Yeah. No.
But I know. But anyways, I don't mean to fucking. We can talk shit. We're allowed to talk shit.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. But yeah, Super 7. What the fuck? Because I know they just took a massive hole with the G.I. Joe thing.
Yeah.
I can't even remember I gotta say what a dumb idea. I don't know who gave him that idea or if it was his idea, but to make a niche spaceship from a movie that got blown up, and then in a line that, dude, when I go to Target, I'm seeing those reaction figures or those G.I. Joes on clearance all the time.
So wait, you mean like in Star Wars, how they blew up that one ship in that show that everybody liked?
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, Dustin.
We got to get a repaint of an old toy out. We got a waiting in the wings. We'll just put a little dome here for Baby Yoda. That makes logic sense, right? It's logical.
What I found real stupid about that is, like, in a previous interview before that even happened, like, some asshole was like, "Oh yeah, this is like this generation's Millennium Falcon," and then they blow the motherfucker up. It's like, yeah, no, that's not this generation's Millennium Falcon. I hope you lost your job.
It's this week's Millennium Falcon.
Don't get me started on the Razor Crest, please, God.
Is it still weird that I'm more upset that his rifle got blown up? Like that's my first thought.
I don't know. I love
I
love
was like,
the
oh my god,
I
his
love the
rifle
ship.
was in there.
You can get a new rifle. You can't just get a new ship.
Yeah.
It's his rifle. It's like you can't. Oh, come on, Quigley. It's like, oh, you can get another rifle. Something happens to that rifle,
Well,
Quigley.
let's not. Well, no, that's different. That's
He's,
different.
you know, he's well, he was Space Quigley for me.
I don't know. I think Quigley could take him.
Long distance for sure.
Close too.
Over a hill. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right.
He never said he couldn't.
did-
He never said.
He never said. He just didn't have no use for him.
Yeah.
That's
What a
that's
great movie.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Quigley Down Under, fix it. All right, fix yourself.
There should have been like 8 of those movies. I don't understand.
He was my Indiana Jones. I'm like, dude, he would fuck Indiana.
There belongs in a music. Oh my god, did you shoot me? You shot me.
With an antique rifle.
How did you do that from all the way over there?
He's like, I can't even see him. Anyways, but yeah, there's got to be some hate and discontent. I mean, this is the topic of the show. But yeah, I'm really waiting on Copper Kid. I think it's fucked that we've been this long, and
some of the decision makings at both Hasbro and Super 7 kind of boggle the mind sometimes, because what was the one that they announced it and then there wasn't enough interest in it, so they just had to drop it. Which one was that? Do you remember?
Well, that brings us into the whole subject of, should these fucking companies be doing crowdfunding anyway? Mm-hmm. Like crowdfunding is the most scum, dirty shit ever. It's like, hey, I got this cool idea and I want people to buy it, so I'm gonna put out a picture of it, get you all excited. You guys give me a shit ton of money. I'm going to go throw that in a high yield interest bank account, let that sit and just create interest and just get even bigger while I put it into production. And then, and maybe 3 years later, you get your huge thing that may or may not live up to the hype. When we could have,
even if it doesn't, like, you can just skim over it because you've already made the profit off the interest.
Yes, and at no risk to the company whatsoever. Like, they're not paying for tooling out of pocket. They're not paying for anything out of pocket, because they're putting all of the risk, all of everything on the customer to even engage with them, to say, how much MOQ do I need to even make? Because I put it on my website, to do it. And it's like, you're a company with stock options, bro. You don't need to be doing crowdfunds.
Well, the whole point is, like, for people to do crowdfunding, it was open for people who can't do overhead. I don't have the startup. I don't own a company. I don't own manufacturing. I have to outsource everything to bring you this. Mm-hmm. If you believe in this product enough, give me that, and I'll give you this.
Yep.
But this would be like if you went to a restaurant and they charged you an extra $20. It's like, well, that's the cost of the plate.
Yeah.
Like, you got to pay for that plate. It's like, well, isn't that part of, like, no.
I pay for that.
I had to pay for that plate. You've got to pay for that plate, or else I can't make any money.
Yeah. Well, not only are you paying for the plate, but then they hand you a rifle and a bullet and say, you owe me money for that, and you also have to go hunt and kill the fucking thing.
Yes. Just keep going with it. It's just all the overhead, and they put that on the customers. And
everything's
we'll give you an extra action figure or an accessory or something.
Yeah, like, honestly,
it's like, oh my god, thank you for letting me give you money.
Yeah, no, that's what tripped me up whenever Todd McFarlane did his Kickstarter for the Spawn figures that he made. Like, why the fuck are you doing a Kickstarter?
Not only are you doing a Kickstarter of a character you fucking created.
Yes.
You own the rights to it.
It's like, okay, wait. I'm gonna do this Kickstarter here, and we're gonna make.
I owe me license.
You've been asking for us to make for years, but we're gonna do it a Kickstarter. It's gonna be great. We're gonna make. We'll do this, and we'll add this to this one, and we're just gonna keep adding things to it. The more money that you throw at us, we're gonna throw more things into these figures and everything. It's like, dude, people have been asking you to make these articulated figures since you started making toys, and you refused to do it. And then you still fuck it up somehow. Through the Kickstarter, you show this amazing articulated thing, and everybody just dumps everything they have into it. And then you still go back and, well, no, as a matter of fact, I'm going to change this because I don't want this figure to move like that. We're going to change this articulation point. We're gonna change this to it, and
It's
it's
gotta
so
be
fucking
booked this
frustrating.
way.
What the fuck are you thinking?
I feel it. I feel it. I feel your rage. I feel it. I love it.
He's don't get me started on Todd, man. He's definitely one of those people that needs guidance.
What a
to
fucking
get
nut!
things.
Yeah.
When you set him loose on his own accord, like
Yeah.
you got people like Neil Gaiman packing his shit in because he's a moron.
I mean, good on
Thank
him.
you, Neil Gaiman. Everything that you've done. Thank you so much.
Yeah, these
God bless you. I'm glad somebody did it.
But I went in on that Kickstarter. I actually went all in on it, and I sold those fucking things after I got them, and I saw what they created. It's like, this is not what I pledged for. You changed it. I'm selling them. They're gone.
Yeah, that's the thing about, like, once you back something, like, you don't. It's really hard to get your money out of it because it's not a purchase.
Right.
Yeah,
it's not technically a purchase.
Yeah, and you have to wait till you get it, and then hope
investment,
and then hope that there's a demand after you get it.
Yeah.
Because going back to Hasbro HasLab, I mean, look, they didn't make enough Sentinels, so when after the Sentinel came out, they went on the fucking secondary market, and everybody's trying to get them, and they go for bukus. So then everybody backed Galactus, and then it flooded the fucking market. So everybody and their mama has a Galactus. So if you go on eBay to try to sell it, it's like, good fucking luck, buddy. Everybody has one.
I mean, that's what happened with comics in the 90s. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Those Spawn figures, I sat on them for a while because they're for a hot minute. As soon as they came out, like, they shot up. You could sell them for a mint.
Yeah.
And then after everybody started getting them, slowly you see them eBay prices kind of level out. It's like, they're not worth it now.
Yeah,
so I waited.
Yeah, so so all in all, but crowdfunds, holy shit, they made me sick, man. Like, me and Bo, we did the math on the Cat Slayer of all fucking things. I mean, fucking Jesus Christ, it's $750 fucking after shipping. All right, from all these fucking dumbasses, and then it fucking goes to this company, and then it sits in a fund, and what they needed.
What was it, like 2 point?
It was 2
million.
It was 2.2 million after the funding goal, because just that funding goal. So it's $2.2 million sitting in a high yield interest rate fucking account, just sitting there.
What is it, Hans Gruber? We'll be earning 20%.
Yeah, and you know the speed of Super 7. You're like, I'll just take my time on this. Let it.
So, 2 years high yield interest bearing rate. Like, I don't even know what the math is. What is like 20% on $2 million over the course of 2 years?
I don't want to.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Basically, that's enough money to pay for your tooling, your deco. He's basically covering the cost of the Cat Slayer just on interest. So the principal is all profit. So think about that.
And then on top of that, I feel like.
And then also fucking $100 shipping. What the fuck, man? Eat a dick, man. Eat a dick.
Brian, come back on the show.
But eat it. But also eat a dick.
Or more accurately, cocks.
Yeah. Yes. For $9.2 billion. Yes.
I think we inadvertently just we're telegraphing to each other that because corporations do this to us and we can do it to other people. I feel like there's this whole reciprocal thing. It's like if you see somebody smile or somebody do something nice, it inspires you to do something nice. Like, like you're like, oh, I'm going to go out and put you in a chipper mood. When companies do this, it's like a subconscious thing. Like, it puts you in a bad mood for something that you enjoy. And then you end up going to Ross and buying out a bunch of things and then selling them on eBay for the exact same price that the companies were charging initially because people can't find them at Ross. Go figure. No pun intended. So
it's definitely turned the hobby into a fucking shit show.
But
And
it's also not in the Christmas spirit. It really is. It's not in the spirit of anything of humanity.
I mean, it has affected the way that I look at things because I'll still look at what's coming out. I still go online and look at things like that. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. That's neat. If that would have came out 10 years ago, I'd have been all over it. But now it's like, I can deal with. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't feel that need that I've got to go and track that down. I've got to make sure I get that.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Well, it does. It affects your happiness. It affects your happiness level with a thing too. And then you have like completionists and like Zach. I got to have the whole team, but like, okay, now that you have the whole team, are you happy? Well, no, I didn't really want all these figures. I just wanted the one.
Technically, I can't answer that question because I haven't completed the fucking team. God, God damn it.
Is there any team you've collected that you've completed?
Well, he had all the TMNT Power Rangers because I have them. He did have that whole set.
I did have that whole set. Now I'm just like creating things like I've went down a rabbit hole of Warhammer 40K in their 1/18 scale, and I've fucked myself.
Yeah, because they're honest. They'll be like, "Look, this is how much it is. I'm sorry."
There's no deals. There's no clearance. There's no like. They're like, "Give me money and I give you awesome," and I'm like, "All right, fine, fair enough." And so I have a whole squad of fucking Space Wolves and some Adeptus Custodes on my wall here. Yeah, look at that.
Dude, this is a 3D print that I got. Oops, I keep dropping stuff.
Is that a Black Templar?
3D printed one.
Yeah, it's a Black Templar. Yeah.
I'm waiting for some of those the Cosmic Legions with the bigger, stockier bodies. I'm gonna drop this.
You better get that out of frame, otherwise, fucking Games Workshop gonna come for all of us.
Whatever.
You're gonna see a little red laser like go off.
You can't do that. You know why? Because Kathleen Kennedy owns us. They have to go after her. Remember? She owns Geek-Men.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway.
Do it.
Time to wake up.
Do it. But don't you? But whatever you do, there's a fiasco on YouTube going on. So don't use the word war and hammer. You know what I'm saying?
War camper?
Yes, the other one. War glamper.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So yeah, but yeah, so I'm fucked on that.
Okay, so let's turn it around. Like it hasn't been. We talked like this has been a terrible year. I think this is probably the best year I've had for toys.
Yeah, it's been great
in a long time because I've been more patient about buying things. I haven't stressed out, and I've gotten like good. I've had like a ton of surprises that were very reasonably priced.
Yeah. The only ones that I bought and then wanted to like beat my own ass, is Marvel Legends, because I swear, dude, I'll see something and I'm like, nah, I don't need that, and then it'll disappear, and I'll never be able to get it. Put the secondary market for triple the price. But the moment I buy something, they're like, oh, that's $2.
It's here to stay.
Yeah. And then Jimmy's like, what? I found this here at Ross.
I'm looking at 8 of them right now, man. For the price of your one.
Yeah, that Venom 2-pack, that Space Guardians of the Galaxy Space Venom 2-pack, dude. I pre-ordered that, and then Target canceled it. Then I had to like reorder it because I was like, man, I really don't want to miss out on this one because it was a cool Build-A-Figure at the time, and it's an expensive one on eBay. But since they were doing the reissue, but then they're doing the whole forcing you to get a 2-pack kind of thing. But I was like, fine, I'll suck it up because I really want this, and I know it'll be like sold out everywhere. Nah, you go to Target, there's a whole ass ton.
Undoubtedly, will be on clearance next week, probably before Christmas.
Jeez.
Yeah, you and me both.
I'm telling you, man, go to Ollie's.
Yeah, if you got an Ollie's.
Jessica, I know you live nearby. There's like 3 Ollie's within driving distance, and they are all filled to the brim with so many Marvel Legends, so many G.I. Joes.
You could probably find her a Jeremy Renner.
Probably. I'm surprised I haven't seen one. I have seen a bunch of the the Disney Plus type things and the movies
Hawkeye.
and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the MCU stuff.
Yeah.
I
So-
have seen a bunch. What If?
Yeah. Same
Yeah,
here.
we only got the one, and it's I don't even bother going to my Target.
Yeah.
It's not worth the drive.
Anyway. I have like two in my general area that I kind of bounce back and forth, but yeah.
I'll definitely check out. I haven't been in Ollie's in years.
Ollie's is like the old Big Lots. It's kind of neat because Big Lots got like it's like Big Lots. We're good. We're as good as Walmart.
Right.
We got overstock too. $20 for this. This was like 15 when it came out. $20.
Yeah. Big Lots has changed. Ollie's is what Big Lots used to be. You could actually find good stuff cheap at Big Lots. Now it's like
Big
MSRP
Lots is a furniture store now. A furniture store that sells syrup and toys.
I don't even go to Big Lots anymore.
Yeah, their granola bars are already expired.
I've never even heard of this company.
Or it's in a completely different language.
Dustin,
Then I'm sorry.
Dustin, you sound like you've bought a few expired candy bars from Big Lots. You know what I'm talking about, don't
It's
you?
funny because I've done that before. It's like you buy it and you're like, oh yeah, I got a couple weeks on that. You look at it, it's like it's expired, and it's like,
what's bad?
When did it expire? Last month. It's like, what the heck?
No, it's bad when you're eating it and you realize it. You know, you're already eating it. I'm like, this is way chewier than I remember Butterfinger. You know?
And you know what else I could use? A set of headphones that don't work and a CD of a soundtrack that is not recorded by the original orchestra. That's what I need right now. I wish there was a store that sold both those things.
Yeah. Here's the Bodyguard.
Down to Big Lots.
Yeah.
Do you like soda in your tea? Because we got some weird ass drinks from other places. I don't even know where this is from. Let's say Canada.
If you think you can't read the ingredient labels on labels here in America, try to read one on something from another foreign language. Forget it. You don't know what's in that stuff.
It's like the world market, only cheaper.
We used to have a world market and they shut down.
Look at the back of the ingredients and it's like, you don't want to know. That's all it says.
Jessica says she gets a lot of her TV DVDs at Big Lots.
If you want to buy every episode of Spencer for Hire, go to
man!
Just spoiler alert: if you get the Wings box, it's fucking terrible.
It's fucking terrible. I miss that, dude.
All right, well, let's put another spin on it. So we've talked a lot about the shit that we just couldn't stand.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about some of the good, because I may shit on Hasbro for some of their decision makings and everything, but I have bought some Hasbro stuff this year.
So let's. Are we working backwards? Are we going to reveal? We're not going to reveal our number ones first, right?
I only have
that would be
a
boring.
few.
I'm going to save number one for last, but mine are kind of in no particular order.
Okay.
They're just kind of like 10 of the figures that really stood out to me this year that I picked up.
Lay them on me.
You're doing 10?
I didn't even count how many I did.
I
just grabbed the ones I was like, yeah, for sure these.
I was not prepared.
This is totally me, an hour before we're supposed to start, and I'm trying to figure out how to make a damn slideshow. I'm like, I'm not smart enough to figure this out.
I got 6. Zach. It's not. I
got 4. I don't know. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I got some good shit on this desk here. We're good. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, Zombie. Let's go with you.
So,
what's your best figure?
Let me share screen here.
Do you got a slideshow?
This.
I know no Copper Kids not on that list.
No. So
fuck you,
this one. Axe Wolves. I wanted to pick the Death Watch figure, but that one came out 2022. But this shares the same body. still, I really enjoyed this figure. I really think that they put a lot of thought into the construction of this one. I really did enjoy that build. When they get something right, they get it right.
Yeah.
And this one, to me, felt like they got right. The next one was this one. As soon as I saw these on the TV show, The Mandalorian, I'm like, that's going to be an awesome figure. They've got to make toys of these. The Dark Trooper. And they did. I didn't get as many as I wanted to.
Yeah, I didn't get
I did
any.
get a couple.
How many did you get?
17.
And I've seen these. I've come across these on clearance, and still I didn't get any more.
That's enough for door duty.
What's that?
I said that's enough for door duty.
Yeah.
Have
No,
one
I
on
just
each side.
I stuck with 2. I didn't do what I did with the stormtroopers and bought everyone I come across.
Right.
And speaking of stormtrooper, here's one. This was the Gaming Greats. As soon as I saw him with that big ass bazooka, I was like, I don't care how ridiculous it is, I want it. And bonus, he came with the red shoulder pauldron, which I was missing on the stormtrooper. So I was like, yeah, that's a no-brainer for me.
Nice.
The next one was Wicket. These are all Black Series, by the way, 6-inch Black Series. I had to get Wicket because we used to have a little dog, a Shih Tzu, and his name was Wicket. We named him that because when he was a little puppy, he actually looked like this character in the face. So
Wicket's the
I was
best
like,
anyway.
I've got to get that. And it's a cool little figure. He's so tiny.
Yeah.
I loved him as a child, but then when I became a man, I realized he ate those people.
Oh no, that dog, he's still
he's
alive.
a
He's
war bear.
still super little. He's like not teacup, but he's little. This is another one. This is from Star Squadron. Still Stormtrooper, but no, I was like, yeah, I hope they finish the rest of those.
Are you team building?
What's that?
Are you team building?
I wish I could, but this is Hasbro we're talking about. So
That's the thing. If you wait, you might could.
Who knows, man? But
I think they are. They've got a couple of these get this team out so far, so I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be safe.
Yeah.
So, all right. I don't know if this is going to work here.
That looks good.
I'm going to.
You could be going through like a Bed Bath and Beyond next year and see like 20 of these.
Yeah.
I lost my window. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it back.
I was at Whole Foods.
You'll never
Is anyone else
what I
frozen?
found at
The way
Golden
they-
Corral today.
The way they saved on me kind of is screwing me up here. So I'm gonna try to go.
I wish I would have made a slideshow. That would have.
I know. I wish I could have, but I'm not smart enough to figure it out.
It's PowerPoint. If the VA can figure it out.
I'm going to close it and then try to open it back up because it's not doing what I need it to do.
Well, from what I hear, the VA can't figure it out, though, right? They always have to have meetings.
They can figure it out. They just can't figure out what a fucking display port is. How do I get this on the TV?
Yep, that's me. So the accent too.
What are we fighting for?
Cosmic Legions. This one, Zach. I know you had trouble with yours.
Well, Dustin fixed it for me. He got me a brand new one from Legion's Con. Remember?
Your first one was the little loosey goosey.
PowerCon, yeah.
PowerCon, yeah. Update. The second one's great.
Yeah.
Igar something another, and people from the Legions community is going to be pissed for me not remembering this. I don't know. Havatar. I don't know how to fucking say that.
Yeah.
Let's be
It's
honest.
a Bactar.
Let's be honest, all right? They literally
like
just
that.
take letters in a fucking Scrabble bag, and then that's their
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Shake it up and throw them on the table.
Yeah, this is Bulakhalahe. He's the leader.
This one surprised me. I thought I would like his other version
Had all A's.
better with all the scales, his skin showing and everything. But no, this one totally caught me off guard. Love this one.
That spacesuit is by
This
far.
one is just so fantastic.
Now this one was a surprise drop at Legion's Con. It's called the Valiant Knight, and it has.
I didn't need to see this, man.
This one can really do a lot of things that the standard Legions figure cannot do as far as posing. This is their 1.0 size figure. It's like the main size that they do. He can grip sword with both hands. So it's almost, he doesn't have butterfly joints, but it's almost as good. Still single jointed. They're not doing the double jointed stuff. Zach, I know that's kind of that chaps
Is
your
that
ass.
paint job as good as in person?
Yes, it is actually.
That helmet looks.
I have him.
Really
he's
good.
on my desk here. The no, I'll bring him up after I'm done sharing here. But
yeah, I'll mess up the presentation.
He can. I mean,
that sucks.
God.
Yeah, you can't do that with
God wills it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, and this is the same figure, different helmet, and it comes with both of them. It comes with Zach. You're gonna like this. All those hands packs that they make for the characters, he comes with all those hands. It's in the box.
See, I would want that just because I don't know anything about Mythic. That's just a great knight figure. If you just want a representation of a knight,
yes,
heck yeah,
that's really the figure. Good one. These are probably going to go on sale.
Trying to find a good cowboy figure or something.
These are probably going to go on sale for the mass public online on their website. SourceHorseman.com will lead you to StoreHorseman.com, and it's probably going to be February.
So it's not even out yet?
So January or February, they're out. But they did an early release at Legion's Con back in November. So they didn't tell anybody that they were dropping them. They didn't even hint that these were even ready. We knew they were coming. We just didn't know when. So there was a limited amount of them that got to Legion's Con, and they just stuck them on the table. And like they didn't even tell people what they were. They put them on the table for sale, and people would just pick them up, and then realize later, holy crap, wait, what is this? What did I get? And they open them up and play with them.
What did I just buy?
Literally, that's what they said. They said in some of the interviews after the show was over, people would get them, and they intentionally didn't say anything to anybody about them until they started opening them up there on the floor on the show, and then it was like word got out, and then the table just got bum rushed, and they ran out of them after that because people realized, holy shit, this is the knight that they teased months ago that could do this and all these things that the other figures can't do. This is it. So there's going to be a lot more of them available online when they do go up officially for sale. If you want a Mythic Legions, if you've ever been curious about them, you like knights, Valiant Knight is the one to get.
Trust me, one, man.
Trust me, you're going to love this one.
You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
One of the other releases that they did at Legion's Con, this is Borgus Vermilius 2. They did an upgrade version for an older character that was fan voted on the armor parts and the colors and story.
That sword is badass.
So, yeah, he's a really cool one. I liked him. He made my top 10.
Wired cape?
Wired cape, yes. Soft goods wired cape.
That's good.
Had to include Monkey King from the Figura Obscura line that the Horsemen do too. I've known about the Monkey King for years. I was surprised at the amount of people when this figure dropped. They're like, what the fuck is a Monkey King? They had no clue. I'm like, instant buy, didn't think about it. I'm like up at crack of dawn online ordering this thing when it went live. Like, yep, gotta have it. And I think the next one is like my top. Let me.
Good, because oh God.
Nope, not him.
I've been edging for half an hour.
There it is. There we go. That's my top pick. My number one figure, Veteran William from Fur Ray Planet.
So good, you might want to buy 2 of them.
Love that figure. He comes with so many parts. You actually could buy 2 of them if you wanted it.
You could, couldn't you, Zach?
you could display them 2 different ways.
Yeah, you could, couldn't you? Some people don't have one.
I mean, I guess you could do that if you wanted.
But yeah, like he's here. He's since I was finally able to grab this son of a bitch. He has never left my table. He's been on my
I
table.
really do. I still regret not buying one of those. It's
Oh, I regret not picking up that tiger. I still got to get that one. I know I'm gonna love that one too.
Zach, you got that
This
one
is
too,
my
right?
top. This is my top pick.
Maybe.
It
And
might be on his list.
And that Valiant Knight. I mean, that's.
I'm just really impressed because, you know, it looks silver in its paint job, and I hear that's really hard to do.
It's not even coming through on the screen. I mean, trust me, it's like it looks a little toned down on the screen here, but in
It's still
hand,
reflective. It still looks like metal. It looks shiny.
Would you?
in hand, and it's weathered too, so it's not just like a straight silver. There's a wash on this guy. I mean, it's really a fantastic figure. If you've ever been on the fence about Legions, Mythic Legions, or whatever, trust me, keep an eye on sourcehorseman.com for the news of when they're going to drop this sale. It's not just going to be him. There's going to be other figures that are included that they've said, hey, yeah, they're just kind of chilling out in their warehouse. They actually have a pre-order going on right now for another wave that won't come out until 2025 probably. But
We were in no shape or form sponsored by Stored Horseman.
the next after
until they send us
this,
each
it's
a
gonna be
night.
completely in stock set of figures, and there's a lot of them.
Nice.
I'm not saying Corn Boy shouldn't send us each a night, but don't not have to send us each a night. Send me a night.
I'm moving.
Mail me two, and then I'll display them in 2 different ways. And not give Zach
With both helmets.
with both helmets, because I can't be bothered.
People do that.
Yeah.
They do it.
I hear they do.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Like an honorable mention, real quick. I got this guy. I actually pre-ordered this on the show live with you and Bo.
Oh
Dusty.
yeah, because that was like a minor QC issue, but they actually did fix it, right?
They actually they came through. They came through.
And that's a foreign country, and they fixed it.
Mine had 2 left feet, and they actually worked with me on getting him fixed up. So this is basically a knockoff Mezco and worth every penny I paid for him. He was like $50, I think, and you can't beat it.
I could do it now, but I couldn't do it at the time. I wish I could go back in time and buy that.
Yeah,
that was especially just to get another head too, because that could just be any just super secret agent figure.
And he does. He comes with a tactical helmet that's not a skull. So literally, it's you've got you need a SWAT team or whatever. There you go. He's your dude.
Needs it.
Okay,
who next?
I'm done.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
What you got?
The only toys I got this year, Goku and Piccolo.
I'm gonna slap you.
Gohan.
Oh yeah, Gohan.
How dare you?
Thank you.
How dare you?
I thought you meant because you only got 2 toys this year.
It's COVID, so I blame COVID. But no, yeah,
this is
I mean, I did
Rick.
get a few other figures, but I mean,
I don't know if you're aware of this, but if you delete your Facebook account, you won't get COVID ever again.
right?
I don't have a Facebook account. Never got COVID.
Well, I don't have one either. I haven't had one for years, man.
Hey, I only know because the doctors required me to test, and
yep, they sent it right through your other app that you have to have.
Zach is like, suppress conspiracy theory.
Fucking, you're all a bunch of globalists.
It's one of the features from Meta.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I did get Demistros and the Swarm Horde Action
counts.
Force guy.
So what's your
And,
number one? What's like your absolute? What was the one that's like this is it? This is the best thing I bought this year.
I think Gohan.
He is pretty good.
I knew that was coming.
That hair is magnificent.
The hair is wonderful, isn't it?
It is. It's so.
So wait, which Gohan? This one or the other Gohan that you got?
This one.
That one. Okay, Beast
Beast
mode Gohan, whatever.
Yep. I mean, just because that was, I had to get that one, and
Piccolo.
Yeah, and Piccolo,
Yeah.
Orange Piccolo. They're just so amazing. I love them.
Do you still have the boxes to those?
Yeah, I do.
Check the manufacturer.
I will.
Another reason why they're good. You'll notice. You'll notice. I'm telling you, fucking globalist.
So, is that all you got, Dustin? No Thundercats. No.
I don't have any Thundercats this year.
Those other purchases are earning interest for somebody else.
Oh, I did get Jaga. I did get Jaga this year.
The clear
I
one?
thought that was last year.
Yeah, the ghost
no, I
one?
did get Jaga.
Fully
Ghost,
expected
yeah.
some Thundercats out of you, and you disappointed me.
Yeah, Ghost Jaga. I forgot when it came out.
How's that clip go? I'll never forgive this.
I'll never forgive this. Damn. Poor Brian is fucking madder than hell in his booster seat right now.
Hey, you know what? I actually got a surprise. Talked about it Friday. It was the Turtle Van. I was completely surprised by that.
Well, that's why you only have like 2 figures you bought this year.
Yeah. Wait, you were surprised that it showed up,
purchase.
or you were surprised that it showed up, or surprised that you got it in general? Because I mean, you would notice that, right?
No, I was surprised that I got it because just because you guys weren't here, but I was saying how
because it was a long time.
I had fully come to terms with the fact that okay, I didn't get this. It came out and the pre-order happened when I was in the hospital and stuff like that, and so I fully expected that I wasn't gonna get it, and already came to terms with it and all that, and then when they said, "Hey, we're shipping this to you," I was like, "Wait, what?" And I immediately had to check all my bank accounts and stuff like that to try to figure out, are we going to get charged for this right now? Because I don't have the money for that. And so I traced it all back and we figured out, okay, no, it already came out in like 2021 or something like that, forever ago.
Oh yeah, it's been there in interest.
So you ordered, man, God, I forgot that was when that pre-order went up.
Yeah,
so it was a long time ago.
He wasn't sure did he order it, and then he thought maybe we canceled it, so he wasn't expecting it. Yeah. So that's really what he means by he was surprised whenever he got it. Oh, I kept it and it's paid for. That's even better.
Yeah.
So imagine
because I mean we got it and
am I toy bro? Did I get this for free?
I wish.
No, not that lucky. Oh.
I know. I wish I could get the other Thundercats that are coming out this year for free, but I'm not that fortunate.
There better not be no damn. Is there more Thundercats coming out?
Yes.
There was a guy that walked by in the background of one episode. He's getting a figure.
Yeah.
No, Snarf and Rotaro. And
I thought you were going to say something else.
I tell you what, you will know that line is over when he does the verbals.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He's like, you're getting a 4-pack of verbals. Well, that's gonna be the last of the Thundercats.
No, he still has to go back and re-release all the other ones Pinless.
Well, I think he's going to.
Don't give him ideas, Zach.
I think he's gonna.
I think it probably
do
went over his head.
The 2011 Thundercats. That's what I want to
Ooh.
see.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I wanted to
I did like
extent of
those
what
designs.
license he has
Yeah.
because they only did those in 4-inch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
just-
they actually did a few of them in 6-inch, but I only know that because James Matthew Byers, who's been on before, he sent me pictures that he tracked them all down. And so
By
I
the
was
way,
like,
they
oh,
should
that's
go to
cool.
his Instagram, man. He's bringing like his toys to school.
Oh, I
and
know.
teaching his kids with like He-Man figures and stuff.
Yeah.
Just like letting them play and stuff. I'm like, he's gonna be like the best teacher in the world.
I know. He's actually we have we're planning on doing a show with him in January, I think, because his kids are working with him and some of those companies, those the power companies, the Legends of the Force or Legends of the whatever, Legends of Grayskull, something like that, whatever they are, because they're doing commercials for them, and they're all doing a little presentation commercial, and so I'm gonna have him on, and we're gonna talk about that. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh man,
Nice.
that would be cool. If your kids anyway, like especially on stuff like that, man.
Yeah,
You don't know what you're. A lot of people stifle that stuff, and those people should burn in hell. Anyway,
So I'm looking forward to your guys' picks. So
hey, I've got
next?
some random shit. Zach, you and me.
But it doesn't matter. But I have to tell you guys about this. I had I woke up in a cold sweat. I had a full blown like nightmare, and I had to like text Jimmy immediately. And I'm like, dude, I just had the worst fucking dream. You're gonna remember this. And I said, I dreamt that Super 7 acquired Hanna-Barbera, and and I was like, no, like he's gonna make SWAT cats, and I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Space Ghost.
Yeah, Space Ghost, Johnny Quest.
Thundar and the Barbarians.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Oh, boy.
He's gonna release fucking Razor, but never T-Bone, never. I just went on this. Do you remember that my fucking rage text? And I was,
Yeah, he was like, he's like, oh, thank God that was a dream.
thank God. Yeah. I could have woke up in the middle of being raped and been like, oh, thank God.
Thank God he doesn't have SWAT cats. That's the
I'll be
thing,
sure to
man.
ask
You know
him
who
about
owns-
that.
Don't you fucking put that in
Next-
him.
Hey, you know what? Are you doing SWAT cats anytime soon?
You know it. I hate to say it, that's a real possibility because SWAT Cats is owned by Warner Brothers and they don't give a shit about that property.
Zach gets a cold shiver down his spine when you ask him that. What the fuck was that about?
We're making 1/12 scale jets to go with each one of them too. Hope he's got $1,500.
Yeah, that'll be the next crowdfund.
Crowdfunded.
It's the crowdfund. You guys want the fucking Top Cat?
Yeah.
Fuck the Turbo Cat. Okay. Sorry.
So they brought back Biker Mice from Mars, man. SWAT Cats it's got to be on the list. That and Sewer Sharks.
I can't believe we've gone this far and not got a proper SWAT Cats. I may be the only person that loved it, but whatever.
You should have just got Ramen to do it, man. He was doing all those other ones. He would have got past all those likeness fees and wouldn't have Tom Cruise breathing down his neck.
Yeah.
Make it a cat. Nobody gives a shit about SWAT Cats. You could show those directly to Warner Brothers and they'd be like, oh, whatever.
What is it? It's not even got tits. I don't care.
Put it in the Barbie movie.
Put it in the Barbie. Can it be played by Ryan Gosling?
SWAT Cat. He would do a voice. You put that out in the air too. It's gonna happen.
Fucking. He would never be able to fly a jet with those walleyes.
Yeah. God damn, dude. Fucking hell.
But box 3. All right, I'm sorry. Who's going
I'm
next?
backing out of that one.
He's probably a really nice guy.
You can't backpedal like that.
I just fucking did.
Plus, I mean, fucking, have you seen, like, look at him and look at us, man.
I know he's beautiful. He's beautiful, but then as soon as somebody I remember who pointed it out. It's like, man, one of his eyes is really lower than the other, and I'm like, now every time I look at him, I'm like, oh,
I don't.
you ruined it for me. He was beautiful.
You ruined it for me. That makes him more beautiful. It's the imperfections in life.
I mean, he's no, whatever.
It shouldn't be
You know
doing the
Henry
Fall Guy,
Cavill.
though.
Yeah, he's
Or Idris Elba.
boy. Those are some handsome fellas.
Yep.
I'm glad I don't have to go to the bar with them. Is all I'm saying.
No.
Yeah, looks like it's slim pickings for you boys. Finger guns, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you I don't know. Yeah, I'll go, Bo, or do you want?
Yeah, go for it, man.
You want me to go? All right.
Yeah.
So in no particular order, let's just grab some shit. All right. Did I do honorable mention first?
Yeah,
Sure.
do honor. Save your best for last.
Okay.
What looks
Honor-
like
So I don't know if I was talking about it before the show. This was released a long time ago. It's a 3D file by toymaker.com. If you guys want to go get the file yourself, it's $20 and you can make as many of these as you want. But it's fucking great. It's a mecha King Kong.
Oh,
So and it's
Jeez.
and it has more articulation than most of your. You have your bicep swivel here, your elbow, your fucking look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Wrist articulation with finger articulation. Each finger articulates around, so do the toes. Oh yeah,
'cause something like that
and
would be
then-
like a rotocast.
and look at this. Let me open his
It's-
mouth here.
Yeah,
But,
you need to point out you haven't done any painting, no detail work on
Yeah,
that thing.
This was you print, you peel off the the hips move like great, dude. And look at this. He even has a little bit of ab crunch here and waist articulation. Isn't that awesome?
That's
Yeah,
insane.
and then because I was crazy, this color here is all glow in the dark. So at nighttime he glows, and his eyes glow, and all these little white accents glow in the dark. But yeah, so this was a max three color filament that I did, and yeah, on my
So you
basic.
said, like, how much did the roll cost just to print that?
So normally a roll cost me about like $20, $25, but I got the rolls on clearance on Black Friday for $11.
So that figure cost you $31 essentially.
No, because I had the black already, so $21. And there's not much as far as the silver and the glow in the dark is.
Let's round it up. Let's just say 35.
Yeah, $35.
A $35 figure.
Yeah, yeah.
Articulated.
And it comes in like an ass ton, and all the bolts that are on the figure are 3D printed as well. You print them off on a sheet and you glue them together, so all your parts are 3D printed.
Wow.
And you don't have to go and buy any bolts or anything like that, or assembly of any kind. So as long as you've got your filament, your super glue, you're good to go. And
Nice.
and he also transforms too, like this right here in the back. Yeah, there is a little lever right here. You just pull that little lever there, and this pulls down, and he has these little shoulder cannons that tuck into his back, so you can put
This one guy designed this thing and gave it out for $20 a pop.
$20.
Like, you can just print it.
Yeah. And so if you guys want one, let me know.
What
Jesus,
the heck?
man.
That thing's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Let me just. I'll pick this up. Like top shelf right there. That's where I've got my Godzilla stuff at. You see a Mecha Godzilla up there.
Yeah.
Those are rotocasts. That's rotocasts. Those don't fucking move for shit, man.
Well, there's a Godzilla one as well.
Yeah, I've already.
It's-
like, you putting that 3D. I want 3D. I want a glow dark spike.
Yeah, there's a
I need that.
and,
My life.
and for scaling purposes, he's 13 inches, 13 and a half, roughly. So
I will be messaging you.
so yeah, and yeah, so just let me know. And I've already got the file sliced. All I gotta do is print and let it go.
Wow.
All right, but that's my honorable mention, and I've had so much fun. I've been playing with it at my desk, like as at work, and
I'm tearing up, man.
It's so beautiful.
I know, and it's like I can't tell you how happy I was, and And
He's just, and he hasn't even like he didn't pose it, man. Like
yeah,
that
like,
thing can get in a gorilla pose.
yeah, like it can straight up just like you can do.
Like that's I'm
Like-
making that thing mean looking,
Like
full
you can,
lean
like,
into
like I
the
said, you can
whole.
do the
I'm
full
doing it.
on articulated, and then there's like this extra neck articulation. So he actually like
Oh yeah.
yeah, so you can really like get him in there and like get him menacing looking, you know.
Do it again. Do it
Jeez.
again. We full screened you.
And then look at that fucking. He's got more a better split than most Spider-Mans that Hasbro puts out, which is real fucked. But yeah,
Yes.
but yeah, you can see
Oh,
that?
yeah.
see that. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
But yeah, this thing is
That
nuts.
guy should be designing toys. I
But
mean,
yeah.
well, he is. I mean,
Yeah.
he's doing it on his own. Maybe he's doing what he should be doing. He's just doing it himself.
But yeah, I mean, that's look at that. Like that's a
He's
completely.
got to be making good money off of that too.
I hope so. Like, but yeah,
isn't he the one that did the redesign of Lord Zed's the dragon mech?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I really wanted that thing so bad because I never had that as a kid.
He's on Instagram, Toy Maker, and he also, like he said, he has a website. You go there, and I'm telling you, if you see anything, he has a lot of Transformers, like G1 Transformers, for free, like just free files that you can get and print. And
Wow.
yeah, but yeah, that Kong's $20. And then the Mecha Godzilla, you're gonna freak out when you see it. $20, and it's gonna take me
It's
probably forever to print because
the
177
articulated
parts.
tail, man.
Yeah, it has a fully articulated. Yeah, it's all on ball joints too, which is fucking nuts. With the shoulder
What?
cannons. Yeah, it's yeah. Well, I'll
I'm
share.
just
I'll
looking
share.
at the old one thinking,
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna toss that shit. Trust me. But I don't toss it. Don't toss it. That's a classic. But after the show, we'll share. But hey, let's go into the list. No particular
What's
order.
official?
Huh?
I know something's got to be on there, but I need to see if I'm right.
I love my Baki that I got from Storm Collectibles because
Yeah.
this figure all year long it's been close to the top. Like I think just because of how cool this figure is. Like man, it's so cool. Let's see here. And then I got from Demonical Fit the 3.0 Goku. Like he is my like official display Goku now.
Goku.
Yeah, he's Goku. Like the happy Saiyan Goku. He's wonderful. I'm probably going real quick here. And sorry, zombie, but yeah. He's
bastard!
Yeah. Swordmaster Wang is really awesome. He's just the hat. The hat kills. Like it's just such a cool figure, man.
Love it.
And the accessories. And what kills me is each one of these little kunai. Yeah, they come out like they're actually individual sculpted pieces. Let's see here.
I can't wait to get that Samurai Bunny, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
The Ronin. Well, it's just like realistic Usagi Yojimbo. Like I can't wait, man.
That's why I tell people, I was like, man, if instead of putting all your money in these other companies, just get some third party
That's some
stuff.
foreign stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've already opened this and played with it a little bit and then put it back. But
is this what I think it is?
It's my it's my first ever 6-inch scale or 6 scale Outlaw Josie Wells from Sideshow Collectibles.
Nice.
He is wonderful. I'd open it, but I'm scared another revolver will fall out.
Yeah, he lost the revolver for like days.
Yeah, I was like scouring the earth, like looking for this revolver. But yeah, me and Zombie though, number 1, 100%, Veteran Williams. Yeah, yes. He's the coolest.
Which one?
So,
the first one you bought or the second one you bought?
I mean, I just couldn't decide, which one I wanted. Because I love that he made fun of me like for a solid day, just like, Jesus, you're so pathetic. You can't just switch them over.
I know, just lazy son of a bitch.
Lazy son of a bitch. And I'm like, well, they can't both be on the shelf together like that. I like
them both.
I like them both. And then, sure enough, yeah.
No, I can't help
well,
it, man. I'd love to have
Right.
one, man.
It's the
That made
cooler.
a lot of people's #1 for the year too.
It is the articulation, because I mean, I don't know if you guys know like my rules or whatever. It's like, is it fun out of the box?
Yeah.
Like, do I have to heat it up or do all kinds of crazy
Hold a
bullshit?
seance.
Yeah, hold a seance, hope it doesn't break. But if it comes out of the box and it's like immediately fun, like it's already like way high on the list, you know. Like, and rarely does that happen now, unfortunately. Like, I noticed that even like Hasbro stuff, I pull it out, and I'm like, "Ugh, maybe I should hit it with a heat gun a little bit before I move this arm."
Yeah.
You know? Like,
No. Well, now you need to get the white variant. So
I can't.
Because then he's gonna get 2.
I know, because then I'll need a white
Need
wolf
2 more.
and then one in the puff jacket. I was like, because I saw the puff jacket, I was like, oh.
Another one. Another one.
Yep. But yeah, that's my list. So
All right.
yeah.
I'm gonna do honorable mention first because I haven't opened this figure. It's a very prominent company bought the rights to do Toxic Avenger, right? We all know what company you're thinking of. This has a beautiful package. It's very great, and it's not Super 7. It's the one Trick or Treat Studio did.
oh,
They did like a full retro package. Like I think they're actually hinting that they're going to do others in the line because there's
Nice.
there's the other added stuff that didn't come with the original. This thing right here, 1999, brand new, not 50, not 35, just a standard. And they actually had access to the original molds and everything.
Oh,
Wow.
So Trick or Treat Studios, for the love of God, please continue this. I legitimately, the second I bought this, I was like, I bought another one.
Just to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this packaging is, I wasn't expecting. I thought they would just do cheapo. We got it. We retooled it. Here it is. But this is actually better than the one I had as a kid, man.
Nice.
They did some nice. They even recreated the deco on the mop. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but the little splattering of the green, the metallic green, and all that.
Oh yeah.
So
oh, yep, I see it.
yeah. So suck it, Brian.
Nice.
He wouldn't be able to reach it.
Don't even. Okay. So, actual order of things that I bought. Okay, so I bought this dude. I love him. I don't want to get him out of this pose ever. It's so perfect. I love it. I got him he's Hasbro, but man, I got him for like $11. And I was like, I can't pass that up.
And see, that's a prime example of when Hasbro does it right, and you're like,
Yes, this is very true to the character. Like they kept his little King of the Hill no ass pouch love handles. He's got his little sculpted love handles and everything. I wanted this because the character design is just so amazing. How they adapted that and then able to actually put it in an articulated figure. I think it was just quietly just one of the better Marvel Legends figures they've done, period. This should have been technical because this wasn't a figure. You had to buy it in a 2-pack, but luckily Zach got it for half off, so I only paid price. And Monica Rambeau is sitting at Toy Federation unless somebody bought her. But yeah, this brings me joy because I think one of the first action figures I ever had was Secret Wars Dr. Doom.
Nice.
Back in the day, so to have this feels good. It makes me smile. Makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's that nostalgic note.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. But I like it. I know people call him Stripper Doom, and I get it. But I love him. This just came recently, and I got to give it to him. The update on it. The Maddie cartoon He-Man, Filmation He-Man.
Huh.
With the sheath and everything, and the really nice head sculpt.
Oh man!
And they did I don't know if it's coming up, but the this and the sheath, and this is all like a pearlescent metallic plastic. It's really cool. Like it's got like a very ethereal look to it.
Yeah.
So I like it, and I know this. You would think like this is just a redo of the other one. This is like a brand new sculpt, full body. It's great. So yeah, give it to them for that. 'Cause that's I think that might be the best He-Man they've released, in my opinion.
Damn
If I'm
it.
being honest.
Mm.
What's her name? Still got some. Actually, a lot of people still have those up. They're still Duncan's the one you can't get. I missed out on Duncan. I couldn't get Man in Arms quick enough. Two-way tie. I would say is these third party. I cannot remember their cut. Well, this one was Microcosm Elvis, but it's Voltron. You know this is Voltron, and you know this is the Megazord.
Oh, dude.
But these with the full on the guns and everything, these actually come apart and turn into individual mechs, and this is die-cast metal.
Cool.
Die-cast metal. Both of these are under. I was like $80 for, I think around 80.
Wow.
Second hand, yeah. Thank you to Show Z Zor and what was the other one? It might have been Toku Collectibles. Or check Show Z Zor. If you can't, I mean, like, I think you can still get Microcosm Elvis because the problem with, the solution to like buying a bootleg figure is the secondhand market. Like, they just make more.
Yeah.
I mean, if you buy a bootleg of a bootleg, then you're kind of screwed anyway. Controversial one, but I really do. Although I added one piece to this. Spin Master's Batman. Because the sculpt is amazing. All this armor comes off. It has ankle pivot, fully articulated. Like I just don't want to mess him. I just don't want to get him out of this pose. The only thing I added was the rope.
Nice.
$10. Oh, hey Corey, how you doing, man?
I've never
We're
even
going
heard of
over
this.
like visit. Yeah, we all know their old high school buddy. But yeah, this I don't know. There's just something about buying just a normal ass toy for $10, and it's way better than it should be.
Right.
I think Spin Master is kind of doing it. I can't show it, and I wouldn't technically consider it a figure, but I'm looking at that giant playset that is the Batwing and the Bat Tank and everything, and it puts together, and it makes the giant mech.
Oh, wow.
It's huge. It's there's like a small child standing on my table. I can't just look it up. It was going on sale for like $35. I couldn't not do it, and it also makes me happy. But okay, so number one. Sorry, I gotta put this guy down. Please don't fall. Sorry, technical difficulties. There we go. Legitimately the most fun I had out of the package. The only problem is I don't know if people would consider this a figure, but it is a figure when you're done. But it's a Bandai Figure Eyes, the Shin Kamen Rider.
Oh, nice.
Counts.
Easily number one. I had so much fun putting it. I did it in one go. I couldn't stop. I was having so much fun putting it together. The stickers, not a pain in the ass. Like a lot of this stuff that you see, any paint apps and stuff, those are stickers. And they were not hard to put on. And yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm missing is the 5K is releasing a bendy wire scarf and trench coat. For a 6-inch scale. I'm throwing that on there. And this guy, I got him on sale. He's only like $20-something.
Nice.
Again, I just don't want to take him out of this post. But he's like superposable. And yeah. Very, very happy. Also my number one movie of the year. Shin Kamen Rider. amazing. It's on Prime. I think it's the only way you can watch it here in America right now. But until they release it on Blu-ray, which I will immediately buy. But yeah, Shin Kamen Rider leading the way all year.
Nice.
Had a lot of fun. And that is my top, whatever, how many number that was. 7, 8. I don't know what would have been the rest.
Until you
I
get
did pick
that,
up some good.
until you get that package in the mail. Just saying.
Yeah, we'll throw the Kong on there. Although he's like, "What color do you want?" And I'm like, "I'll take blue." And then he's like, "I'm going to do glow in the dark." I finished yours. I'm like, "Fuck you, man."
I'd already boxed his up and like shipped it out, and then I'm like, well, what? I'm gonna try to get glow in the dark and see if it works. And then
No,
I sent him a picture of it glowing, and he's like, "You motherfucker."
yeah, you should just post it up for people to see on your Instagram. But it's I'm very happy with mine. I did like the blue, and so he's got these little blue accents. He looks very technotronic. He looks cool.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll just preemptively we'll throw him on the list. Throw him on the list too. I had like I said, I had a pretty good year, man.
I mean,
I can't complain.
it was a great year.
Even though I spent
honestly.
45 minutes complaining. But yeah, I mean, there was seriously more good this year.
Yeah.
I think it was just because I shopped smarter, shopped as smart.
Yeah, that's fair.
So plus just like all the stuff like about this, and it was like a dollar store thing, and I've already seen some pictures of that, but I took one of those dollar store mechs and just painted it up and did it all in.
Nice.
This was like $10, and that's fun.
It's like one of the things from Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, or an APU. I keep saying Avatar, like you just put a box around an APU from the Matrix, and you said it's a different thing. That said, I do like it. I mean, yeah, it just looks like either one of those things. And they just had some like extra stickers and shit lying around.
Did you just slander James Cameron?
I look forward to when he makes not Avatar movies.
Because I hear he doesn't take kindly to that.
It was a good show. Well, two and a half parts of that show were good. The other 20-something% of that show toward the end was a little unnecessary, but it was still good. What was the name of that show?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I thought that's what you were referring. The time traveling dude.
Future Man.
Future Man.
Yeah, they finished it.
Yeah.
It's 3 seasons.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 seasons of that show is great.
Yeah.
The other 1.5 is like tolerable because of Wolf.
It's on Hulu. Definitely give Future Man a shot.
If you're into The Boys.
Yeah.
Any of that brand of humor right now, like because Seth Rogen produced that.
Any crude amount of humor is
crude, ultra violent.
Yeah.
That show was, it's really funny. It's like Terminator meets The Last Starfighter, and it's funny.
Yeah.
It's all humorous, and they do a whole thing where they go to James Cameron's house.
That's the whole that was the whole reason that
which is probably is the best episode. It was a good episode.
he learns this and I realized after I was putting my list, you was going through your list, and I realized I had a figure on my desk that I've been playing with for fucking weeks, and I totally forgot. He's over there, but it's the Mayfix Homelander. God damn.
Oh yeah.
I was sending you pictures. I was like, look at this asshole. Like, look at him. The face sculpt is like just so good. You know, they replicated the smugness of it. Like perfect.
Also, this doesn't count as a figure, but my God, this was fun and worth $7. A forklift for your 6th injection. I don't know why it makes me happy.
I feel like you need a Deadpool just to put it there.
Anybody can go in this, man.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
You need a Deadpool with a safety vest, you know.
Wait a minute.
So you can
Here,
straight up.
somebody
He's-
talk for a second.
He's forklift certified.
God,
Here,
this is so not going to be worth the joke, but look at this. Student does not require forklift certification.
the hand.
It works with anybody. And also, there's a cup holder in this thing. Why? There's a tiny little, I don't know if it'll even show up, but there's a tiny little cup holder sculpted into this thing. It's so dumb. God bless. I think this was Mattel. Doesn't Mattel do the wrestling figures?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you can see the cup holder right there. It's so
Jeez.
dumb. It's so dumb that it's fun.
Yeah.
I didn't need the, I forget who was in here. Who was it that was in this?
I think it was Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
But, yeah. Somebody's going to, do you want a forklift for your 6-inch action figures? Like, it's only like $7. Yes. If you didn't even have to ask, here's my money. Give me a forklift for my action figure. So dumb.
I'm telling you, you need a 112 safety vest.
Oh yeah, I need that, and I want a hard hat. I want a safety hat. I need you to 3D print me a construction hat.
I better get to work.
But yes, that said, I think what's the overall lesson? Just shop smart.
Yeah.
Invest wisely in your purchases, because your purchases, you're voting with your dollar as always.
Yeah.
And if you don't like what a company's doing, don't buy stuff from them. It's hard at times, I know.
Yep.
But commit to it. I think I am going to cancel a bunch of Hasbro stuff until because that Christmas thing, that really did irk me. I mean, like, you can't just lay off 1,100 people before Christmas
Well, see,
to
there's like
save $300 million when you could have used that to keep them around.
well, there's a conundrum there. Unfortunately, if we were to like boycott or stop buying altogether, then they would just fire more people.
Yeah, it's.
I'm not saying go out and hurry out and go buy a bunch of Hasbro product, but I mean, I myself, I cherry pick, like I told you. Like I don't try to complete lines. I go for characters that it's like, oh, I need that for a team, or I need this for a certain.
Mm-hmm.
I want that character. Like the one that was eluding me forever was that Blade. You remember? I was trying to get that Blade forever, and then
Yeah.
I finally got it. And
Oh, did you?
yeah.
It's funny how, like, when you stop looking for it, it kind of comes to you.
Yeah.
Every now and then, like, you flat out, you missed it.
Yeah. Now I just need that Chris Star or whatever, Crystal guy, to go on clearance so I can pick him up so I can make my Captain Planet.
Yeah, that's one of those things. I actually, as soon as we're done, I'm gonna go cancel that, because I thought he was just like gonna be like $20 or something. He's like $26.
Yeah.
Like new, and I'm like, I like him, and I remember that toys, but like, no.
Yeah.
Hasbro, I can't.
It's like those.
I can't, man. But not after the Christmas. I told you, like Telltale. Like, I never finished the Walking Dead games because of the way they did their employees. I refused to buy those because a lot of those employees didn't even get paid for doing those games at the end of the day, and they're the ones that did the programming and the artwork. And I'm just like, no, man, I can't give you money. Same thing with they made those Batman games too, and I really like those. I really like their whole like choose your own adventure thing, but I can't give you money, man. You did your employees dirty.
I'm getting word from Mr. Cox. Another 700.
$700 million.
Wait, no. They're saving that for Christmas Day. I hear. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
It's poor people, man. I hope they land on their feet. And I hope they do.
If they're anything like some of the other employees, maybe they'll go off and start their own action figure company.
Hey, you know what?
Bobby Vala.
Yeah, I'm all for it. If it results into Valaverse, I'm fine with it, because man, Valaverse is getting a lot of my money. I really need Bobby Vala to slow the fuck down.
I'm willing to bet a lot of those people. I'm willing to bet Bobby knew a lot of those people, and he probably was like, "I remember you. You did good work."
Come over.
Well, unfortunately, he was on that last 3PO podcast I was watching with him. He said he did know a few of them, and he was like, "Well, about damn time." Apparently, there was some people there that was hiding in the shadows.
Well, yeah, you can't just look at it. Maybe there were like some actual terrible employees that got.
Yeah.
Sacked.
Apparently there were people that were just hiding in the shadows, being like, "No, I helped on that." The group project kind of thing. You know the kind. You know the ones that sit in the back and we're like, "Just put my name on
it." What's your name? John Hancock.
Yeah.
I totally wrote the Declaration of Independence.
What's Article 5? Fuck you.
Fucking party all night long. That's what I say. It's in there more or less.
More or less.
More or less.
Johnny 420 blaze it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Remember, though, in the holiday season, it's not 420 blaze it. It's 316 praise it.
That's right. Any I guess we started.
I know it's serious, guys. God, like you dropped the thing like I was like I came to your door, and then like can I talk to you about Jesus? It's okay. It's a joke.
I'll have to tell you the story after we get offline. It's going to get pretty saucy.
Whatever. I just hope everybody spread love, spread joy. Have a good Christmas. Have a good New Year.
And how? Yeah, because I'm going to use a forbidden word here, but I think we're truly blessed that for our complaints to be about action figures.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
for real?
Heck yeah.
So if that's all I got to bitch about, man, I'm all right.
Yeah.
When we're doing our invisible podcast to nobody, talking about how this one traveler tastes, how gamey he is, like. Then we got some real problems.
Well, until next time, we'll be back Friday. And
we don't want it down or not. We're gonna end this Christmas podcast on cannibals.
Let's build a snowman. We can make him our best friend. Cannibal the musical, all the way.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
It's a Christmas spirit animal. Anyway, but yeah, we'll be here Friday, and if you know what's good for you, you will be too. Until next time.
I will find you, and you're gonna have to deal with me in person.
I am king shit of fuck mountain. Why would you fuck with me?
All right, peace out.